Now how the things are changed as per the various tenses. We all know that there are 12 tenses. I start with the first one, that is present simple. The Jack loves Jill. Jack is the subject, Jill is the object, loves is the verb, loves, the third form of the love is loved. So now the passive will become Jill is loved by Jack. Coming on to present continuous. Present continuous tells us that the action is going on right now at the moment. A simple example based on present continuous. The principal is scolding the students. The principal is the subject, the students are the object, and the principal is scolding right now at this moment. And when the sentence is changed from active voice to passive voice, being word, that is B-E-I-N-G, will be used because the ing form is there in the main verb. So the sentence will now become, the students are being scolded by the principal. The third form of scold is scolded. Coming on to present perfect tense. They have taken a test. And now the passive of this will be, a test has been taken by them. As I told you earlier, when the third form of verb is there in the active voice, the been verb, that is the B-E-E-N verb, is used, followed by the third form of the same verb. So the sentence will be, a test has been taken by them in the passive voice. Coming on to present perfect continuous tense. A very simple sentence. I have been teaching active passive voice to you. I is the subject, so I should change to me. You is the object, so you remains as it is. Now try to change this sentence into the passive voice. The more you try to change this sentence from active voice into passive voice, you will see that you are draining your brains unnecessarily. You will never come out with an answer because there is no passive construction where present perfect continuous tense is used. So keep a note of it, that there is no passive construction for present perfect continuous tense. So this was something relative the present tense. We'll now move on to the past tense. Some simple examples based on past tense. Start with past simple. Our soldiers compelled the enemy to surrender. Soldiers did something, they are the subject, the enemy, they have to face the consequences, they are the object. So now the sentence will become, the enemy was compelled by our soldiers to surrender. This was an example of past simple. Coming on to past continuous. Past continuous means that some action was going on at some time in the past. They were distributing sweets to the poor. In this, they is the subject, poor is the object, and poor were receiving the sweets. So now the passive of this verb will be, the poor were being distributed sweets by them. The poor replaces the subject in the passive voice and they changes to them in the passive voice. And the third form of distribute is distributed, whereas the ing was there in the main verb in the active voice. So the being verb is used in the passive construction. One example of interrogative sentence in this, the same sentence, were they distributing sweets to the poor? It becomes a bit difficult when you change from interrogative, but the passive becomes easy again because the verb will remain verb as it is, the question verb remains as it is, and then the rest of the sentence is changed. The sentence will now become, were the sweets being distributed by them to the poor? They changes to them and the poor will be as it is in this sentence. I hope the interrogative sentence is now also clear to you. Example of past perfect. My jeweler had made exotic jewelry. Jewelry was made by my jeweler. And one example of past perfect continuous. I had been teaching grammar to my students. Again, if you try to change this sentence into the passive voice, it will be again a wastage of your time and energy, because the past perfect continuous does not have any passive construction. So keep a note of this, that there is no passive construction for the past perfect continuous tense. And coming on to the last of the tenses, that is the future tense, which will maybe enable us to make our future brighter. Simple sentence of future simple. We will celebrate his success in IIT JEE. And the sentence into passive voice will now look like: his success in IIT JEE will be celebrated by us. We move on to future continuous. He shall be waiting anxiously for his mark sheet. I know you all also wait anxiously for a mark sheet, but he shall be waiting anxiously for his mark sheet is the sentence in the active voice. And now try to change this sentence into the passive voice. It may look difficult because you'll come out with incorrect answers. So because future continuous has no passive construction, so there is no passive form for future continuous tense. So please keep a note of this as well. Moving on to future perfect. I shall have finished the syllabus by February. This is a sentence in the active voice. I is the subject over here, and the sentence will now look like: the syllabus will have been finished by me by February. This is the sentence in the passive voice. And the last of the tenses, that is the future perfect continuous tense. I shall have been delivering a lecture for 2 hours by 5:30 p.m. I shall have been delivering a lecture for 2 hours by 5:30 p.m. And again, the passive construction is not possible, so please don't waste your time in changing this sentence from active voice to passive voice, because the future perfect continuous tense does not have a passive construction. So these were a few examples based on the tenses, how the sentences are changed from active voice to passive voice. A few sentences about imperative sentences. Now what are imperative sentences? The sentences pertaining to request, orders, wish, hopes, all these are termed as imperative sentences. So simple example I would like to give you: open the door. Now when the sentence does not signify whether it's an order or it's a request, then when the passive form is to be made or is it to be constructed, then start the sentence with let. So now the passive will become: let the door be open. And if the sentence in the active voice starts with let, that is let him do the work, then the passive again will start with let, and the other part, the complement of the sentence, will be changed, and now the sentence will become: let the work be done by him. So these were a few examples by which it will make your learning of active passive easier. And now I'll just show you the chart as per all the 12 tenses, how in the present tense the helping verbs are is, am, are. I've given a simple example of the verb write. In the continuous tense, the being verb is used. In the perfect tense, the being verb is used. And in all the three perfect continuous tense, passive construction is not possible. So there are 4 tenses in all in which the passive construction are not possible: present perfect continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense, as well as the future perfect continuous. And there is one more tense, that is future continuous tense, which does not have a passive construction. So this is all about active voice and passive